Welcome to this explainer. Today we're jumping straight into the year 2050. We want to see exactly what a high-stakes, high-tech world really looks like. And hey, this isn't just about some cool new gadgets. It's a complete top-to-bottom look at how society, our daily lives, and even global power dynamics are totally reshaped by advanced tech. We're going to explore what it actually feels like to walk through a realistic megacity, how AI will literally run our homes and massive industries, and yeah, we've got to talk about that intense digital Cold War brewing between the superpowers. By the end of this, you'll have a crystal clear picture of the massive crossroads facing developing nations in this wild new era. Let's get into it.
So, welcome to the year 2050. Let's plunge right into the immersive environment of tomorrow. Seriously, when you try to visualize the world in 2050, what exactly defines it for you? We are moving way past those simple sci-fi movie tropes into a reality where the blend between human life and autonomous technology is just absolute.
Just picture this. Urban centers have become these incredibly mechanized hubs. Down at street level, you've got autonomous traffic flowing with absolutely perfect efficiency. No more traffic jams. And up above, the airspace is completely remapped for flying vehicles. It's this super fast-paced, almost cyberpunk environment where literally every inch of the city is just alive with digital info, 4K holographic billboards, and automated movement.
Now let's zoom in from those busy streets and step inside a luxury smart home. Here, AI has completely jumped out of our screens and become a physical companion. Right, we aren't just talking about smart speakers on the kitchen counter anymore. We're talking about actual humanoid assistants. They're actively cooking your meals, they're teaching your kids through these glowing holographic interfaces. It's a really wild projection of just how deeply embedded artificial intelligence will be in managing our everyday domestic lives.
But what's running all of this? Well, coordinating all that physical automation is this massive, centralized digital brain. And this isn't some abstract concept. It's an active, global neural network processing literally billions of real-time data points. Think of it as the central nervous system for all global industries, pulsing away in a dark blue, neon-lit atmosphere.
Which brings us to the broader geopolitical landscape driving all this, the global tech Cold War.
You see, the major powers of 2050 have become highly specialized. Tech is the absolute new currency of global power. The United States, they are laser-focused on artificial general intelligence and quantum computing, backed by massive server farms. China, on the other hand, dominates through sheer industrial scale. Think fully automated superfactories and endless fleets of delivery drones. And then you have Russia, heavily leveraging deep cyber warfare command centers and some seriously advanced military drone operations.
Now, what's really fascinating, and maybe a little scary, is how all these overlapping superpower strategies create a brand new global digital Cold War. The battle lines aren't physical trenches in the mud anymore. Instead, they are glowing streams of data, active cyber attacks, and constant satellite surveillance orbiting right above us. Global supremacy is being fought out entirely through servers, neural networks, and automated drones.
So where does this leave the rest of the world? Let's zoom in and look at Pakistan at a crossroads.
Using Pakistan as our case study, we can see that developing nations are really facing the ultimate test in this new era. A city like Lahore, for example, has the potential to completely transform into a vital node in this 2050 global network. Imagine it modernizing into a vibrant, hopeful tech hub. You would have software engineers collaborating directly with AI holograms, popping up in massive innovation centers, while autonomous transit networks totally redefine the city streets.
But being caught right in the middle of this high-speed tech race means facing two radically different futures.
The outcomes here are incredibly binary. It's dramatic. On one hand, you have the negative trajectory, this stark warning, where a slow economy gets trapped under outdated infrastructure, abandoned factories, and a technology gap that just keeps widening. But on the flip side, the positive future is absolutely booming. It requires aggressively transforming into an advanced AI powerhouse. We're talking sprawling tech campuses, dedicated robotics labs, cutting-edge semiconductor facilities, all driven by young, innovative engineers. It really is a stark choice for developing nations: obsolescence or total acceleration.
Ultimately, as we zoom back out to view Earth from space, it begs the question, who builds the future? Looking at these possible realities, from glowing quantum labs to automated superfactories, and those stark choices facing developing nations, I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. The future belongs to those who build it. In an era completely defined by artificial intelligence and a digital Cold War, the question isn't just what the future will look like. The real question is which future will we choose to build?
Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.